O'Reilly versus Rey Fenix. Go ahead, give Rey Fenix an intro for me.
Rey
Wow.
Fenix.
Wow.
That was just half. I could have kept going.
I know you could have. That's impressive stamina.
Because he's my top guy on the roster, man. So I could have kept going.
He was your top performer. And, again, I was like, dude, he lost. And you're like, well, it's never stopped us before. Phoenix is awesome. Phoenix is amazing. And you are right. Like, I was bummed out, fresh off the heels seeing Dax lose. For me, you got to experience what I felt the next week, really. I mean, because I love Dax, and I'm an FTR slappy. They're my favorite tag team, and I thought the story of Dax going in this tournament was so awesome.
Agreed.
And for you to see Phoenix come back, he came back from an injury. I love Death Triangle. I want to see them kick ass, right? I want to see Phoenix and Penta and Pac win. I want to see them be awesome because we've how bad have we said it over and over again? Death Triangle, it feels like we never get them quite healthy. And when they are healthy together, I want to see them be awesome.
You're right.
And you had to be kind of how I felt after seeing Dax lose. You had to be like, man, Phoenix just came back. Why does he have to lose in the first round of this tournament, right? I mean, I felt for you, dude.
You're right. But we're seeing the bigger picture. I get it, and I think we're seeing the bigger picture too of, like we talked about how being FTR just so vital to the tag team division.
Yeah.
But to get that 3-on-3 trios, House of Black, Healthy Death Triangle matchup that we've all dreamed of, we're finally getting it. So for him to not to advance to the finals or even, past the first round, it's fine. I mean, I'm glad he was booked and showcased in it.
And that match was amazing. And focusing on the good, right? Like Kyle O'Reilly and Phoenix had an absolute. I mean, one of the best match. You said it.
In my
opinion, and that holds up even after Rampage. That match really stands out as one of the highlight matches of this week in AEW. So if you're a fan and you missed some content this week, or you want to catch up on shows this week, go back and check this match out because, Phoenix is on his A game again. He looks better than ever. And, although Kyle O'Reilly's I'm having a hard time with the way that the Undisputed Elite, this whole group is vibing. And usually a dirtbag heel group is my favorite heel.
That's my favorite. Sip it up.
I'll sip that all night long, baby. Get a little chamomile, baby. I love it. So no, I mean, I usually love this kind of vibe of a group, and I'm having, as you and I talk about it all week long. I'm having a hard time vibing with Undisputed Elite. I loved the Undisputed Era at NXT. I love the Elite, but it's the peanut butter and jelly. It's not meshing. It's not meshing for me right now. It's kind of like lamb and tuna fish. That said, I rewind the clock to when Bobby Fish debuted.
Yeah.
And I told you, I was like, dude, SPD, if Kyle O'Reilly comes to AEW, you're going to really dig this guy. I remember saying that multiple times to you because and there's a couple reasons why. And I think this match and this week, Kyle O'Reilly taking an epic ass kicking from Sting was awesome too this week. He sells really well, and you love guys who sell well. You and I both connect on that, right? That's one of the reasons why, I think some of my favorites become your favorites and vice versa. You've helped me appreciate guys more. And I think it's because we connect on that art. It's kind of, there's not a lot of guys who fully commit to making it feel real. We're old guys now. I'm a dad now. And so if I'm going to sit here and watch this, I need to feel invested. I need to feel like this is, they're actually going at each other. Right. You know what I mean? And Kyle O'Reilly makes you feel like he's getting his butt kicked, dude. He makes you feel like he's just getting destroyed sometimes. And I love that. And then the other reason why is because his striking offense is awesome, right? And
agree.
You love a good Bryan Danielson match. You love a good Penta slap in the chest.
Oh, yeah.
You love strikes and kicks and all those types of great things. And Kyle O'Reilly commits to that in his offense. So I feel like you're going to vibe to him. And what was great about this match, and I'll let you chime in before we move on to the next one. And this match, you got to see Kyle O'Reilly against a guy similar size, right? And that's one of the things I struggle with right now with Adam Cole's presentation, is just because he's being presented as a world heavyweight champion contender, and he doesn't feel like a world heavyweight champion contender, right? And that's okay. He's still awesome. Yeah. But I feel like when you get to see matchups like this where guys are a similar size, Kyle O'Reilly, it allowed you to see a different side of him. And then next week, because Kyle O'Reilly doesn't take himself too seriously sometimes and is willing to make himself get to look like he's being murdered, you're going to get to see him go against Samoa Joe. Oof. And that's a totally different side of Kyle O'Reilly. That's going to be more the selling side of Kyle O'Reilly that we're going to love. Because I think there's going to be a lot of moments where, Joe's going to literally turn this dude inside out. He's going to make Kyle O'Reilly look like he's going to be murdered. And then there's going to be moments where Kyle O'Reilly's strikes against Joe are going to be epic because Joe will take it. Joe's a tank, So Kyle's going to be able to throw all the kicks and slaps and everything that he wants at Joe, and he'll take it. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, for me, I think this side of the tournament I like a lot more than the other side, and that's me personally. Some of it's because I'm so bummed still that Dax lost.
No, you're right, man.
I will not let that go.
No, we're with you. I mean, I think a lot of our fan base is with you and supports that moniker. I mean, it wasn't a secret or a coincidence that we picked him to win it all.
And SPD, I apologize for cutting you off, dude, but it's like if all that Jeff Hardy's going to do is advance to the next round and then lose in a 4-minute match, like, I don't know, man. Like, it just feels like they could have mixed this tournament up a little bit differently. Jeff Hardy beating Darby, I don't know, buddy. To me, I just feel like
these. I think the Jeff Hardy Darby match was so strong, and this Kyle O'Reilly and Rey Fenix. The more I'm hearing you talk about this match, is the more and more I've liked this match. This match, literally, this was by far the best match of the night. That's why we got to just talk about it, because I agree with you. First off, I see big picture Kyle O'Reilly winning, but in the way he won was convincing because he focused on the bad arm. It wasn't like a clean win. Essentially, Rey Fenix had no choice. He was injured with that arm. So they sold that storyline and told that story extremely well, in my opinion. It helped me digest the loss that Rey Fenix took that much more. This match, they did pair up so well. The mat work, the strikes, the chops by Rey Fenix. Kyle O'Reilly's chest and neck were absolutely purple and beet red. So, I mean, my guy, Rey Fenix, is getting SPD's chop of the night, hands down, because he was delivering chop after chop to Kyle O'Reilly. That was just, oh my gosh, blood blisters all over the chest. And Rey Fenix looked like he kicked off Kyle O'Reilly's head about 5 times with some of those bouncing on the ropes, sideways kicks.
Again, Kyle O'Reilly's selling is incredible.
Both those guys are top-notch sellers. Top-notch sellers.
You're right.
And, we can go on and on and on about this match, because I just think it was such a, down the line.
I want to start a show feeling positive about, this match Undisputed was pretty awesome.
Versus, Lucha Brothers, Undisputed, or, Lucha Brothers versus Young Bucks versus Undisputed. Like, all these, turmoil. Like, I want to see all these, round robin matches. And so I gained a lot of respect for Kyle O'Reilly in this match, and the toughness that he showed, and the resilience that he showed, and the way he was countering Rey in so many different ways.
He's going to need that next round.
He's going to need that next round. I mean, if you think